Hi, and welcome back. Figures just as I start, a jet would be coming over. Miramar's got some kind of military activity going on, but as I've said before, I started this channel to help the new guy. And pretty much so, everything you need to know is out there on the channel. Got a comment just the other day. A guy said within 60 seconds he found out that you're supposed to put the cutter on the lathe on rotational center. Thank you very much, all right? So then the channel kind of mutated to sharing my experiences as the shop grew and expanded. But then I started thinking here recently about what do I like to see. And I like A-Bomb 79's channel because he's always machining something. Now granted, it's what he does for a living, so I don't have constantly projects and things to do coming in, but please leave a comment. What do you guys want to see or like to see on this channel? So for this video, I decided since I like seeing machining, maybe somebody else would like to see it too. So I'll be making an arbor for one of the face mills, and I'll just kind of recap here in the beginning history about what has happened. So I hope you enjoy the machining and see you next Friday. Okay, just to review this, I did a video on this a while ago, so you can go back and see that, but and I'll put links to all this stuff in the description, but this is again just an update. This was the first face mill that I bought, made my own arbor, which you'll see in this video making another one. This came off a Newegg. You can get it off of Banggood, real cheap. It originally came with these inserts, which aren't very nice. APMT 16044 PDER. I tried them on aluminum, no good. I tried them on steel, no good. I think Pierre's Garage also did a review on these, and I think he didn't find that much success either. But as I said in that video, somebody turned me on to these from Banggood Drill Pro. Incredible finish on aluminum. So these are the APKT 1604. And they're pretty inexpensive for this setup. So this I love for aluminum, and keep it going. Had gotten a second one off of Banggood, made another arbor. Actually, this is the arbor that you'll see being made in this video. And it's because I wanted to try round inserts because I was doing that freehand stuff with round inserts. It came with, I don't think it came with these, I can't remember now, but RDMT 1003. This, not too good on aluminum, incredible finish on 1018, haven't tried it on anything else. And because I didn't want to mess with this because it was doing such a nice finish, I said, okay, let me leave this be, and then I had bought another one, and this was, oh, I locked it down, yeah. So I got another one off of Banggood, and I had mentioned I ordered these guys off of eBay, don't do it, RPGT 10T3M0. They were like $12 for the set. Problem is, these guys are 15-degree relief. These are 11-degree relief. This angle is 11 degrees. So the relief is flush or flat in the plane of what you're cutting, so it can't do anything. So this is all just going to go into my spare drawer. I can't find anything that actually fits these. I could probably try them in a holder or whatever for the lathe and see how they work. I'm sure they're going to do nice with this kind of finish, but okay, so let's get on with the video. Needed that long because I don't need this piece. So what I need is, if I want to make it the same, I just need to come to here and have a little bit extra for facing, so it will be finally there. And then the depth, yeah, if I want it poking up a little bit, oh, alright. So I gotta do this flush then. That's where I want it, right here, right? Yeah. No, if I can't go that far back, that's right. So it has to be, this is the real line here. Let me mark that out all the way around. Alright, and that gives room for facing. Right? Yeah, that gives a lot for facing. Okay. So now I need that length, this back piece here, for depth, which goes to right about here. So if I did the whole thing, yeah, might as well go further back, because I can always cut it off wherever I want, right? So I've got the stem here, and I've got the base piece there, and I don't need the rest. Okay. So I need to put in the saddle stop. Where are you? There you are. And turn it. It doesn't quite fit this lathe. But I don't want to go all the way back, because I know there's a burr and stuff on here from the saw. So I just kind of get it on that last jaw and get it nice and solid. Not a whole lot hanging out. I was thinking, oh, maybe I need to use the live center, but not really. Alright, and for tooling, I'm going to use my good, there it is, aluminum cutter. Yeah. And I'll use the power fade, which on this guy, which seems to work really nice as far as the finish is concerned. Angle it, because I get better finishes that way. About right there. Alright, so take him in to here. Lock this guy in place. Is that where I need to be, right? To copy this guy? Yeah, and that's room for facing, so I actually back it up a bit more. Actually, I should face it first. Why not, stupid? Alright, there's that. Saddled. The compound's poking way the heck out. So, kind of not a good angle for facing, but whatever. There we go. Clunk, clunk, clunk. And because I'm poking out like this, I'm not going to be taking deep cuts. I don't know if the light helps that any. Can't see in the camera what it's seeing. I hope there's enough of light or something. There we go. Gonna need some of my magic juice now. It's not too bad a finish. Not the greatest, but it's cleaned up, huh? Is that it? Yeah, kind of a nasty finish though. Try kerosene and oil. Bring it in just slightly. Yeah, better finish. Yeah. Back it out. How does that look? That looks beautiful. Alright. So I can live with that. Now, it would be time to do this. So I'm faced off, and my real line is way back here. Yeah. Spin him around, and now take him over. Oh, wow, I was way off here, huh? Oh, because I moved. Compound was sticking way out, so. Alright, so, and then I want to leave room for a finishing cut, huh? Yeah. Power feet engaged here, and I'm solid, huh? protect this, not more for the finish, but to take care of this insert. There's not too much around. I didn't even look at the dial. I should have looked at the dial and see how far I went in. Well, material could be off too. So there's 2,000s. Nice. That up there. So it's just a matter of going down now. Of course, chips go everywhere. It closes this drawer. 2,000s, 3,000. What the heck? That's nice. So somehow, over time, things broke in, and this power feed gives me a really nice finish. I could always use sandpaper anyway, but I never really do. So I need to figure out where I have to go with this. Meaning, where's the collet? The biggest collet I've got is 13/16 calculator. Clear. 13 divided by 16 equals 8125. And where's the calipers? Put the mic back on. 8125, 1 inch. I have too far to go, huh? Alright, this guy's cleaned up. Yeah. Zeroes out. No. Why is it way off? When am I getting the ABS? There, 0. Interesting. Alright, that's an 8125. What am I at? 985. 98, yeah. So, what did I say it was? Alright. 985. 985. Well, I need to take off at least the 85,000, so this is going to be a little while to take this down. Probably start taking 5,000 cuts. There's 5. Junk's all over the place. I like opening this back up. Lots of room for the chips to go now, rather than when I used to have it closer. But so let me get as far as I can. Alright, so now I should be like 15 thousandths oversized, right? 8125. Wow. Yeah. About 10 thousandths over. 825. 812. So 13 thousandths over. So I'm going to start taking 4,000 cuts now. There's 2,000ths. There's junk sitting here. So that's 2, that's 4, and another 2 will be 8. So we'll be really close then. Alright, another 2. 1, 2. And we'll see where it fits. I guess I'll take it down 2 at a time. That should be fine enough. Wow, junk everywhere too. Alright, almost there. Where are you now? Well, it's expanding slightly. So, take it down another 2. This will be nice. Oh, why did you dig in like that? Always something to screw up, huh? Shoot. I don't know where I'm at now. I must have bumped the knob. Shoot. Hopefully that cleans it up, but I don't think so, because that was pretty deep. Yeah, shoot. Well, go in the foul. See how far it has to go. Hate to sand or chamfer that edge. Oh, good. It's cleaning it up. So where am I? One more 1,000th cut and that'll be gone. Oh, that's still a good, no. Yeah, slight play in it. Well, one more 1,000th cut. I don't have a choice. I was supposed to be at 8125. What am I at? 811. Well, I don't have a choice. Oh well. I'm gonna dig in again right now. Alright, 1,000th. That should clean it all up and then just chamfer in there. Yeah, it looks like all of it's gone now. Nice. Alright. Oh, jeez, and go underneath. Alright, nice. Now, where's the chamfer tool? Here, get this junk out. It is right here. Right? No, wrong guy. Wait, there goes the camera. Bumped it. I'd move it back over. Yeah, that's the guy. Alright, it sounds like Blue Rangers are setting off car alarms. Slow RPMs here. Just clean it up. Oh, pretty good chamfer on it for looks. Should I angle that more? I don't have a paper towel over here. Get one. Once that oil will change that finish pretty quick. So I'll put a little oil on it and then clean it off. Oh yeah, it's nice looking now. It's gonna get all scratched up anyway. Beautiful. I want to angle that some more. So, angle this guy. It's about a 45 degree. Yeah, almost 45, very close to. Disengage this feed because I want to lock it down and control it here. Yeah, it sounds like power feed's off. So I can lock it and just feed it in there, huh? That looks better. Alright, well, now I've got to do this back piece, huh? Close. I want to make sure I don't blow this. I need 865, huh? Where am I at? $881. So if I knock a 10,000 off, I'd be 871. Be very close to it then, huh? 881. So take another 10,000ths cut. And then I'm going to start creeping up on it very slowly. Where is this going to hit? Alright, misses it. Took off some. That's what I hate when you move that thing out. There's 10,000ths. Almost 10, but oh, I decided to rotate the insert. I could just hear it. It just didn't sound right. It wasn't cutting right. You see the chips are different now. So I've gone through a lot of aluminum with that insert. Just going to try to keep from moving this thing and make sure I don't bump that handle. 865 I want, huh? This is always creepy getting it in here. Alright, where am I at? 872. Alright, 872. So I got 7,000s to go. 7,000s, huh? If I go 2, that'll be 4. So go in 2. I'm still taking stuff off. I gotta go even lighter. So there's what happened. The knob got moved somehow. Great. There's like a half a thou. See where it's gonna wind up. That's ridiculous. I must have bumped it with a cord or something here. So I gotta pay more attention to what I'm doing here. Alright, get things out of the way carefully. Get the mic back. And watch out for that handle, huh? Oh, I think my hand just touched it, huh? A 6.5. So I've got 4 thousandths to go. How about back here? 6.9. 6.9. I have 4 thousandths to go. I'm going to take a 1 thousandths cut. I do not want to blow this. Is it going to start cutting? Barely touching it. So 1 thousandths coming off. There's one. Mic it again. Get junk out of the way. Clean it up. There. Alright, where are we? 865, huh? Very carefully. Get in here. Don't bump anything. 7. Yep, 867. I got 2 thousandths to go. Alright. So I gotta just take it in 1 stinking thousandth, huh? And I can also come back and redo that bevel. Good, doesn't look like anything moved. So 1 thousandth. There it is. And actually just a hair over 1,000. Just, I don't know, in case, but should be there now. Boy, that's not much left here. As I'm looking at the other one, and there's like a lot more, but I don't know. And that should be it. Where are you, Mike? Yep, a 1/2,000 under. 8644. Try it over here. 8648. That's close enough for me. I told you I was just slightly more than I needed to be. Yep, 8644. Alright. So that's it, basically. Disturbs me is this. Double check this guy. Turn that on. He was at 0.74, 750, so he is smaller. That's why, 750. Whereas this is for the bigger collet, 880. I think I'm going to take him down. It looks better than that. Pretty pleased with it so far. It's like a perfect fit here. The other side should be good too, I hope. Look at that, it's just nice and snug, so. Alright, wow, that looks cool. So that's good. I can barely feel that thing expand. You know, when it hits the bottom. Yeah. Alright, so that's a perfect fit. That's it, I can always sand this slightly, but bevel looks good, everything looks good on it. I might hit that more, but now it's a matter of that should fit too. So in order to have this thing poke out like that, I did come up slightly short, even though I thought I was way over there. Just look at this, man. It's like, that's crazy. That can't be. So, but measuring the depth of this and how much that pokes out, I should be up 130 thousandths, so I'm off, not by much. That could actually be just a chamfer. So I'm going to take it over the bandsaw and just cut it off back here. Then I can always just turn it down and chamfer it and see how it's going to work. Actually, I'll face it darn near close to this edge and then turn this down and chamfer it and then see how it fits in there. Should be good. Then it'll be a matter of cutting these little flats here. So, alright, onward and upward. Well, didn't exactly come out as good as I wanted, and that's what I get for not using the inside caliper or whatever to figure that out. I've got my print here, which you can't really see. I had mic'd with the precision mic, the store-bought one, and wrote down on the print 0.865. This is a half a thousand under. It's 0.8645, and it's slightly sloppy. It's good enough. I'm happy with it. But I re-mic'd the, I need to add that to the print. Re-mic'd the store-bought one, and it's 0.8655. So I'm under a half, it's over a half, so I'm off a thousandth, and that's what I'm feeling. It's far better than this guy. This guy's a joke here. This is flopping all around. But I know this face is square, so I'm not getting wobble, but yeah, it moves all over the place. Not getting wobble, but I am getting run out on this, and I know before I locked this down, I wound up indicating it and getting it on center, so the run out was down. So I'll just throw this in the drawer for another possible guy, just to test or something, because I've got the other one coming, another one of these guys, and I'm going to put the aluminum inserts in it, and it should be here any day. This guy, I put a square on here and no light, so that's absolutely square to the wall. So when I lock this down, worst case, I'd have a half thousandth run out, I believe, because of the movement. But when it locks down, because do I get movement on the bottom? I don't really feel movement at the bottom here of the cavity. So I have a feeling it might be tapered in. I hope it is, but in any case, it'll be nice and vertical. I won't have wobble, period. So that's what I get for not checking this thing out. Now what? Now I just got to make the flats on this on the mill, make this guy. The cutoff from this I'm going to use to make this little bottom donut thingy wingy here. And that's a 6 millimeter screw. I don't need this giant thing that they've got here. So I've got the material for that, because that shouldn't be that deep, right? And this piece of scrap for the little pieces. How deep is that? Oh yeah, nothing. Wow. This one I tried to take out, and evidently I must have just pressed that in there or something, because it does not come out. So I guess I should check the diameter of this. I don't know whether I want the bottom piece that tight or not. I don't have to be that tight. Okay. Yeah, no, because there's play in the hole here. So it doesn't have to be that tight. Just a few thousandths under or something like that. And I'll be done with this guy. So I guess it's over to the mill. Put this in the collet block. I just got to mark it somehow here so I know how far to go. This one's not that difficult. 3/8 end mill. Made a scratch mark on it with this guy on there. Luckily too, I can just put this back on and make sure I got the depth right, but just clears the nut here. Yeah, I could probably go out further. Yeah. So it's just a matter of back and forth and down until I've got the depth and the width correct. Well, it's just the width. You keep going down until I get the width right. So I'll just do both sides. Came out nice. Very, very pleased with it. Nice finish and everything, even though you're not going to see that because it's going to get covered with the blocks, but fits on there really good. So I guess I can take it out now because I'll never get it back. There it is. All right, so I have now just drill the hole in the bottom, make this little donut piece, and make the blocks there. So I've got that. I guess I'll make the donut next. Man, that looks nice, you know. It's like perfect width too. Yeah, it's like right on the money as far as width. So probably could have gone a little bit further, a few more thousands, but it will work perfectly. And this guy too, right? This is going to be, yeah, it's the right thickness and stuff. So yeah, I guess I'll just follow the print, make them the exact same size. See if I can, I don't know about putting the screws like this or countersinking them or getting something smaller. Because like I said, when this is tight, this thing isn't rotating. I mean, I'm not going in a major mill doing hardened steel taking 10,000 or 100,000 cuts. So, all right. I cannot tell you how many times I have used this chuck spider since I've made it. Just incredible. Every time I turn around, probably used it 30 times or so. Little donut, it's the last of it. Easy to take it down the size and actually could clear to part it off. There goes that. Oh, nice. Alright, there. Done. Chamfer it a bit, and then, wrong guy, that's the party tool. And chamfer that hole, and I'll be done with this guy. This is most, well, this could be the outside, inside, doesn't really matter what it is. But yeah, it turns out the tool, I said I rotated the insert, but it turns out the tool was just a few thousandths too low, which is why it was not sounding right. Finishes weren't really that great. So I took it up. Alright, well, let's just do this guy for a second. There it is, cleaned up. Alright, so that guy's done. And it, the screw just fits in there nicely. Loving it. A little bit of a pain to do. Sorry I didn't record all of it, but basically what I did was the donut was made. This guy was drilled and tapped for, what was it again? I think I already said what it was. 6 by 1, 6 millimeter. Drilled in pretty deep for it, threaded, so now I could put it and lock it down. The flats were done, so I could rotate this until it looked, eyeballed it, centered, and then lock it. Goes in a collet block in the mill, in the vise, and edge finder I found center from the collet block. Then I could run it, and with the edge finder in there, just eyeball it. And I could actually, once I had it eyeballed, see how far it took to trip this side, how far it took to trip this side. So now once I had this thing rotated in the collet, lock it down really good, edge find that face back there, and move over and zero it so I know I'm on that face. Caliper this guy, divide it in half, so now I come out, I know I'm on center with this thing. Then it basically just held it. Oh, that's upside down. Because the hole is slightly off center. So I don't know why, but it's all lining up. Held it, just made a mark on there so I knew where to drill this guy out. Then come down, drill, tap, flip it over, drill, tap. So now I've got the holes done. Then it's just a matter of putting this in the vise and eyeballing the drill bit until it lines up. These are 832 screws. So I'm pretty much bottomed out, huh? Both of them bottom out? No, why does that one go in and this one doesn't? Alright, well, I got a little grinding or whatever to do on the screws, but, I gotta finish this with Scotch-Brite too. So that's it. Actually drilling the hole for tapping here went into the center cavity where the screw is. So that's why I'm wondering why this guy didn't go all the way in. These are the same length, right? No. Yeah, no, they're the same screw. Alright, so I'm done. I'm happy with it. Run out should be very, very little, and if anything, because I know when you put this in the collet, you're going to get that number anyway. But I know definitely I'm not wobbling at all.